Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be making the barrel and booty backpack from Fortnite. Try saying that 5 times real fast. Okay, let's look at a picture of that. Okay, so you saw the picture. There's actually 2 different versions of this backpack. So I'm choosing the one that's kind of the ship wheel with the chains and ropes on it because I thought that one looked way cooler. And when you look at it, it looks very complex, which is with builds like this where you don't really show it to do and you don't know how to start. It's a good idea to do a drawing, have a sense of scale, kind of figure out what you think you need, and then from there you can figure out where you're going to start, get out all your materials, and be set to go. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm really happy with how this came out, so let's get out our supplies and start building. And boom, just like that, everything is all cut out. As you can see, all my templates are in different pieces. Now let's start by making the central ring out of foam. Okay, wow, so I just, finished doing all that you just saw. I glued everything with my contact cement. I had to go outside because it makes fumes, and I think this looks amazing, super slick because of the fact that I made it too big and then cut it with a saw to the size, and that way, nice clean edges, which is going to be great to work with. So now let's work on 2, 3, and 4. This was segment number 1, so let's finish the rest of the wheel. Okay, so I have this kind of big pile of all these pieces I've cut out. Now I got to go on the saw, cut off the flat part, and glue them all together. Okay, so as you can see, I have this nice circle right here, and now we can carve some texture into that and start working on the pirate swords. So, as you can see, I made these 2 the handles for the pirate swords that are going to kind of like stick out of here. So I put like a coat hanger, the wire coat hanger inside to just give them a little more structure. And also, there's these like little like wooden stake kind of things sticking out. So I made these little cone things. Now I need to just make the tops. Glue this on and then kind of sand it down a little bit more to look more like a real wooden stake. Okay, so as I showed you before, I had this, and now I've made this kind of like, it's supposed to be like a burnt map. Let's kind of go back a little so you can see that. So basically, I had this shape and I cut it out. What you're gonna want to do if you want to kind of make this yourself, just kind of put a piece of paper over it and like kind of cut out the basic shape. And then I try to slowly put it on, cut out a little more, take it off, put it, and eventually I got something like this. Then I transferred that to 2mm foam, without the holes, of course. And this one's actually a lot like taller than I wanted it to be, so I put this one on, got the holes how I wanted them, and then cut it so it just barely wraps around the back like that. It's just gonna kind of wrap around like, and kind of we glue it into the back, and it's gonna hang down something like that. Now I'm going to start kind of fiddling around with how I'm going to do this rope. It's supposed to be like wrapped around. Okay, I think everything is looking amazing. I need to let stuff dry and I can do more coats. Okay, the weathering is done and I think it made a huge difference. This one maybe you can't tell as much. It's just kind of different colors in the cracks. But this one definitely looks a lot more like it's a map that's been burned up. So now, continue painting some of the gold stuff and work on the blades and the handles of the swords. But wait, first, the most important part. 1, 2, 3. Poof! All the tape is gone. Now we can paint. Okay, I really am not doing good at remembering things today because there's one more thing I do need to do, and that is tape everything off. So let's get going with that. Okay, this project was a little bit on the long side, but I think it totally paid off because the final product is absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I don't think I've showed you the back yet, but this is the back. There's everything on the back as well. Like, there's some stuff that's kind of blocked by the map. And maybe if you make this yourself, you don't have to put that stuff in if you don't want to waste materials. I did, just because I wasn't quite sure how big the map was going to be when I was first designing stuff, so I just made it exactly, and then kind of built up from there and then covered it with the map and the rope and everything. If you want to make this yourself, go down into the description. You can grab these templates for free. You can cut them out, trace them onto your phone, try to follow along with this video. I tried to put as much information as I could on how to build it. So, if you want to follow along, you can try to do that. But also, if you're watching it just for fun, you don't have to sit through me talking about how to build it too much. So with that in mind, I'm not going to talk about these templates too much. Just go down in the description and you can download them if you want them. I'll just jump real quick to painting. Super fun. I purposely made some grooves and texture on it to make it kind of hold paint. You kind of put dark colors and lighter colors and swirl stuff together. And you can also kind of water down some paint and wipe it over everything and then wipe it away, and it will kind of stay in the cracks. That works for other people. I didn't really feel like it worked super well. I tried it. I don't know, maybe I was doing something wrong. If you know what you're supposed to do and saw me fail in this video, please do tell me in the comments section. But I think that's just about everything. Okay, I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, then please do click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.